In my Black Panther screencast, I'll be talking about the scene towards the end of the movie. In this scene, Killmonger and T'Challa are sitting on the cliff having a conversation. Killmonger eventually dies, leaving T'Challa to restore the throne. Ryan Coogler, the director of the movie, utilizes camera shots, composition, mise en scène to explore themes of power, identity, inheritance, and human connection. These themes are also present in Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. Firstly, I wanted to talk about the establishing shot, and you can see there's some lighting, color, and hue differences. So the first picture is before Killmonger and T'Challa's conversation, and it establishes where it's taking place and what's kind of going on during that time. And the second picture is after Killmonger dies and T'Challa returns to the throne. You can see in the first picture, the time of day is it's usually like at the sunset, and the second picture it's at the sunrise or when the sun's at the brightest. And you can see the first one's more warm as well, and that kind of connects to like their conversation being really close and deep. And you can see there's the difference kind of symbolizes the change that has happened and the end of Killmonger's rule. In this scene, I want to talk about the use of the long shot. Here, Killmonger and T'Challa are at the cliff, and they're looking at the sunset on the Wakandan Empire. Earlier in the movie, Killmonger says that the sun will never set on the Wakandan Empire. But now, as you can see, the sun's setting. So this is actually a foreshadowing of his end of his rule and his eventual death. And similarly, in Things Fall Apart, Achebe uses foreshadowing through the locusts. When like the locusts swarm over everything, the trees, these are kind of like how the white colonizers are colonizing Africa and taking over their traditions and ruining their culture. In this scene, I want to explore the use of a two-shot and the sound, color, hue, and the similarities to Things Fall Apart. So, in these pictures, you can see T'Challa and Killmonger right by each other, and the color here is kind of brownish, and it's kind of a warm hue. So, warm hue typically symbolizes connection, love. It can mean a lot of things, but in the thing here, it symbolizes their connection through their blood and how they're cousins. And this moment, the director chose to not include any sound at all. It just silence and them kind of like side by side. And before, Killmonger used to talk a lot about how good of a fighter he is, how many kills he has. But now he's being quiet. He's kind of humbled in a way. And I think that that's reflected through Things Fall Apart when Achebe uses silence and sound as a motif, symbolizes like someone's loss or being humbled, such as when Okanku, after he kills Ikemufuna, he's mourning in silence and he doesn't talk for a long time. And same as when he's kicked out of Umofia, he's not saying anything. He's being like humbled down in a way and being quiet. Finally, I wanted to talk about the director's use of the master shot, symmetrical composition, and the center shot. As you can see, T'Challa is in the center here, and he's coming back to reclaim the throne after Killmonger dies. And this scene kind of captures everybody's like relationship and position, and you can see through the windows the Wakanda. So you can see this is where everybody is in the relationship and their power status and social hierarchy. As T'Challa is the highest, so he's the biggest man. He's in front, and everybody's like kind of surrounding him. And symmetrical composition in film is typically used to evoke sense of like stillness, calmness, serenity, and balance. And this film has been filled with drama, deaths, losses, and I think this is just a way for the director to kind of bring a conclusion to the film and bring it back to a full circle through the use of that. And that is all I have to say, and thank you for watching my screencastify.